Hey YouTube, my name is Eve the Weave. Please like, share, and subscribe, honey. I'm uploading the whole Brianna thing right now. It's a sad situation, but I had to let that one go first before I'm able to come here and talk bullshit with y'all right now. I had to let all that go. I had to let some time in between those two videos because I'm uploading the Brianna video right now. And I had to get all that anger off my chest before I come over here and laugh and giggle with y'all. Okay, by now, you all know my name is Eve the Weave. Please like, share, and subscribe. And if it is dark, there is nothing wrong with your screen. There's nothing wrong with your screen. Because guess what? We in the motherfucking dark room. Hey, we in the motherfucking dark room. Hey, we in the motherfucking dark room. Hey, we in the motherfucking dark room. And you know, when we get to the dark room, honey, it can be a happy moment and it can be a sad moment. But let me tell you something right now. I'm fitting to get in a lot of people's asses. And, you know, yesterday on YouTube, we was all waiting for Armon Wiggins to go on Jason Lee's new show, Gagging, which is underneath the umbrella of Hollywood Unlocked. So a lot of people thought that Jason Lee had a whole new channel. And I was like, nah, Jason Lee don't have a new channel. Like, it's underneath the Hollywood Unlocked channel. But a lot of people in the chat, when Amar posted that he was going to be on Hollywood Unlocked, it was set for 7 Pacific. They never put the other time that it was coming on, and a lot of people was getting confused because even I thought it was at 7 o'clock my time. And I forget that him and Armon is out there in LA or whatever, or California. So I forget they on the West Coast, we on the East Coast, which is a 3-hour fucking delay. So a lot of people underneath the comments was going in, when is it coming on? When is it coming on? When is it coming on? So honey bun, when it came on, right? A lot of people was in the chat and we was all there because I wanted to see what T and what Armon was going to bring to the Jason Lee table, because a lot of people had already said that that show ain't all that. Like Jason Lee and Gagging, like Gagging. And a lot of people was like, oh, he took that from Kaya, the gag, or the whatever. We're not even talking about that part. We're going to get into the part where that was boring. Because it was boring before Martin got on there. Jason Lee is dry as fuck. He's shady as fuck and dry as fuck all at the same time. But it was a lot of things that I didn't like about the commentary. And I'm not trying to take up for Tasha K. Yes, I'm saying fucking names because ain't nobody got no time to be calling her all those nicknames that y'all want to call her. Y'all call her Woody Woodpecker. Y'all call her bull-headed. Y'all call her stomach a fupa, even though she just had a baby, and it's just a lot. So I'm not fitting to name nicknames and call her TK and we gonna call a bird what the bird is. Tasha K. They got up there. Well, Jason Lee got up there and called her a gremlin maker. And to me, by calling her a gremlin maker, basically you're calling her baby a gremlin. Because you're calling her a gremlin maker. I didn't like that. I didn't like it. And I didn't like the fact that Jason Lee, because he's gay, he feel like he could say the F word, which is F-got. Excuse me. F-got. So he feel like he could say that F word for the terms of, you know, whatever. And I don't like that. Punk, sissy, this, that. He feel like he can say those words because he's gay. Oh, I can call you that because I'm gay. He said that a lot of times. So he feel like he's justified for calling somebody gay a gay slur because he's gay. And I don't think that should justify you because you're gay. I feel like Jason has a lot of color issues. Like, he has a He has a thing for skin color. And it's not so necessarily with the men. It's necessarily with women. And I noticed that. And I don't like it. And I don't understand, maybe because Sasha is a woman and I would go there. But it's not about that. And maybe it might be a little bit about that because he knows that she's shady. And they fight goes back and forth. But for you to get on your platform and present us with a new show called Gagging and all this stuff, and they call her, first of all, you on our streets, Justin, and that's what you need. You need to realize. And like I said again, I'm not taking it for Tasha, but Tasha was born right here on YouTube. She's one of us. You came from the podcast world underneath Hollywood Unlocked. You have a goal, a whole gossip, blog, X, Y, and Z. You're a blogger, But Tasha was raised and born right here on YouTube streets. You're just now getting here. So for you to sit up there and disrespect that black woman like that makes no sense. And I understand that she may have disrespected you. But it don't need to go back and forth where you calling her a gremlin maker. I would understand if you was calling her a gremlin, but leave her kids out of that. Her kids ain't got nothing to do with that. So to call her a gremlin maker, you are not only calling her son a gremlin, because we forget that Tasha does have an older child who's a little girl. So is she a gremlin too? I'm not understanding, Jason, and I feel like you need to apologize for that. Everybody was there for Armon anyway. And the numbers showed it. Armon, you know, he quick to say we had 5,000 in the chat. And they did. Did the numbers go down after Armon left? Yes. Oh, Wiley. I ain't forget about you, Wiley, from the Wiley Show. Mr. Flip Flopper, the flippity flip flopper. Because you like to ride that fence too motherfucking well. And I told you about that before in my last video. I don't know if you're looking, and I don't care. Whoever want to send Wiley the video, send that bitch. Because I'm never scared of nobody. I can get on his platform, my platform, and say the same shit 10 times over and stand strong in what the fuck I'm saying. Because you want to sit up there and throw them shade, and because they threw you shade, and I understand that. But you don't realize you throw shade on a regular basis. Crazy thing is, this is the crazy shit. This is the crazy shit. You can sit up there and throw shade at Armon, but then you mad that he was throwing you shade. The crazy shit is, Jason throws you shade, and in the morning you want to hold up his book. Oh, this is a good book, X, Y, and Z. Boy, stop. You hold a Charlemagne book. Oh, Charlemagne is the best. Boy, I'm going to need you to stop holding up these books of people that we don't like and calling them good books. I'm not supporting no fucking rapists that want to put Spanish fly in people's drinks at a young age. I'm not supporting that bullshit. Allegedly. Ain't a fucking legend to it. It is what it is. It happened. And I'm not supporting Jason Lee calling black women gremlins. So I don't need neither one of those books. None of them. I don't need none of them. But we're going to get into what Armon had to say. We're going to get into the whole thing because Hazel E., I watched her interview. Her interview was really nice, and she let us know about her and Devon. And her and Devon been married for a long fucking time. And y'all didn't even realize it. Because she ain't the one to tell her business. And I want to get the Zeus Network. If I can watch this conversation, I think I'm just going to download it on my Fire Stick and see if I got to pay for it. Hopefully, I don't have to pay for it. But, because I'm trying to understand why Masika did all that to Hazel. And Hazel did clarify that she was not pregnant during that conversation with Masika. I'm happy. But she had just gave fucking birth. So that means the network knew she had just gave birth. She said she still had stitches in. She wasn't even healed yet. That's why she was sitting there on the side holding her stomach. Because she was in pain, she said still. Her body wasn't healed. She gave life. Meanwhile, Masika's up acting like a crazy person with no wig on because she got her shit snatched. And truth be told, people say, oh, well, Hazel didn't do it. Well, who the fuck did it? Who snatched her wig? Somebody tell me in the comments. Because I don't see where a family member ran up on the stage and snatched Masika's wig. Somebody snatched that bitch, though. And Hazel's side of the family had it, so I don't know. Maybe I should just watch the conversation. I'll try to download it this weekend. But let's get into what Armon had to say, because it was so shady. It was shade thrown at Prince from Love and Hip Hop. It was shady thrown at Wiley. It was shade thrown at Tasha K. It was the shade all over the place, honey. It was shade for everything and everybody, honey. I'm happy that Jason cleared up that he had a surgery, even though we knew that already, because you dropping 62 pounds in 60 days, my nigga, if you think that shit is healthy, then you got another thing coming. Because it's not. I don't see nothing healthy about dropping 62 pounds in 60 days. I don't see nothing healthy about that. Anyway, let's get into this interview. So I have Jason Lee playing. I'm going to wait for him to introduce Armon, but I wanted to read y'all why it's playing and it's on mute or whatever, but it's still playing. It's just turned down low. I wanted to read y'all some of these comments after he called Tasha K a gremlin maker. Somebody said, you better go ahead with that them gremlin names. We all know who you talking about. Tasha K had chickmunks. Like, the comments. We here for Armon. Where Armon at? We bored. This is the comments in the chat. They getting us to watch this show by using Armon for real, for real. That's exactly what happened. I'm reading the chat. We want Armon. We want Armon. We here. Get in here. Get in here. Everybody get in here. Armon, get in here. Get in here. This show is boring. Everybody get in here. Bombs and bells everywhere. Bombs and bells. Bombs and bells. Everybody's still waiting for Armon. We heavy in here. Get in here. Get in here. Bomb squad all day. Armon's people showed up and showed the fuck out in here, okay? It was just all types of things going on. You are so messy, Jason. Somebody said that. Tasha K is little Boosie, but she looks better. Oh, God. The comments is crazy. Right now, at this point, he's talking about the whole Kobe Bryant, Vanessa Bryant mother and all that craziness. You need to bring Wiley on the show. That's what somebody said in the comments, because they was talking about Wiley too, child. And Wiley don't need to be on everybody's show. I'm sorry. I don't get it. I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm not trying to say I'm trying to stop Wiley's growth. I need for Wiley to stand on 10 toes down and stay the fuck there sometimes. And stop flip-flopping all over the fucking place. Armon does not want to be your motherfucking friend, and neither does Jason fucking Lee. And let me just fucking tell you something. Yeah, Tasha K shared you, Wiley, on both of her fucking channels. It's funny how she can share your live. When she go up there, she can share your live. She don't share your live on a regular basis. You was just talking about on Millie's show how she didn't even sing your Cash App. So, I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it. Tasha K does not share your stories until she is on your fucking channel. Wiley. So, for you to brag and sit up there and say, oh, because Tasha K gave me the exclusive. Tasha K shares me on her channel. Yes, she did. She did. When she was up there. Did she share your shit today? Shit. Is she going to share your shit tomorrow? Shit. Did she share your shit last week, nigga? No. So please stop it. Please stop it. Because Tasha K uses your fucking platform too. Because think about it. Between you and Storm, who else she gonna use? Who else she gonna use? Who else platform is Tasha K gonna go on for she can do all that fucking bullshit besides her backup channel? She don't never do none of that fucking bullshit on her regular channel that she posts from, where she does her show. She don't never use that channel for bad shit. Well, besides telling lies and shit. Not showing receipts ass bitch. Shit like that. But other than that, no. So let's get into Armon Wiggins. Armon Wiggins is up there now.
I don't know. But either way, Mariah, she could have put on a little foundation. She could have put on some blush, some rouge, a lip. You didn't think she was cute?
No, I thought Mariah Lynn looked dead. I thought Mariah Lynn looked awful. You should have never compared her to Sweetie. Hell no. So yeah, she looked bad. She looked awful.
But we're a little impartial because Sweetie's from Northern California, and you're in San Francisco or Stockton?
I don't tell my whole location. I'm around.
Are people looking for you?
Well, no, it's just like you just don't want people at your front door, right? That's a little awkward. But I'm in the Bay. I'm in Northern California. I get around.
I'm gonna tell you what you do, Armon, because you moving up now. You getting out. You doing a lot of reckless shit. Your mouth is reckless as fuck. See, what I've learned about me and you, what we have in common, what comes out your mouth is out of control. What goes in mine is out of control. So it's almost similar.
I think you got me beat because you have me over here gagging. Okay,
no.
Literally.
Armon lying his ass off. He know damn well he wasn't gagging at none of that shit Jason Lee said before he fucking got on the fucking show. Because none of that shit was funny. A lot of people found Jason Lee to be real fucking boring before Armon got there. A lot of people feel like Jason Lee used Armon to get fucking numbers. Okay? They say Jason Lee numbers never looked like that. That's what they said. That's what the people said, Jason. Jason Lee. That's what the people had said about your show, Gagging. That's what they said. It's crazy, but that's what the people talking about. And y'all sitting up there talking about celebrities, and Armon sitting up there talking about how he gagging and how he telling all these stories about how, remember when you was with Wendy Williams? He didn't even remember seeing you, Armon. None of those times, the whole fucking weekend. You told 2 different stories about seeing Jason Lee. And it's crazy how it fell into the same weekend and he didn't remember you. At all. I don't know. Y'all name dropping it. Oh, remember when you was with Wendy Williams? Armon just wanted to let everybody know that he been knew Jason. That's what those stories was about. If y'all didn't peep game, that's what those stories was about. Armon just wanted to let everybody know he was in the building a long time ago, okay? He's been around, and that's what he wanted to let everybody know. He don't give a fuck if Jason Lee remembered or not. I'm telling you, you was with Wendy Williams. I'm telling you, you was in the bar this day. And the crazy thing is, Jason couldn't fucking deny it because Armon was telling the truth. Crazy, right? Right.
Armon, but either way, he's saying, telling people to get in the office that he needs to have the perfect staff, and in order to be the perfect staff, you can't fornicate outside your marriage. Now, fornication is when you're in a marriage, right? Fornicating is when you just fuck somebody and you ain't, okay, you just fuck somebody outside of Bulldogs or something, right?
Y'all ever wonder why Jason Lee just sits up and talks about sex? Everything is a sexual innuendo. And I said that before on maybe a couple of videos down, just stroll down. But I said that before about Jason Lee. Jason Lee, everything that comes out his mouth, every other word is a sexual innuendo, nasty word. Either it's like dick, or it's like something of that magnitude. It's always something. Just listen to the conversation.
He has a medical condition. Don't we care about people who are bipolar?
We do to a certain degree. I'm going to be honest with you. I've had a bipolar friend experience. And here's my thought process on bipolar. And my people, they know this. And to your people, listen. I love everybody. Okay, I love everybody with mental illness. I love everybody with disabilities. But I don't want to be your friend if you have a mental illness. I don't want to be associated with you if you're bipolar. If you have not been on your medicine for at least 10 years or more.
But what if the
Okay?
medicine ran out because you guys were on a trip and then they had an episode, but they really don't want to be problematic? They just couldn't help. They couldn't get to the bottle fast enough, or they
We
tried to kill
cannot be
themselves,
friends.
or they tried to kill themselves the weekend before and took too many and didn't leave none over for when they got over the episode. I can't hear him.
Hear me?
I hear you now. Yes.
Okay, so with the bipolar situation, you can be cool, right? But those people, they go and expose all your business. Just like Kanye West went and exposed Kris Jenner and her whole plot to make Kim Kardashian who she is today. Basically saying that she sold the sex tape, saying Kim Kardashian was going to kill the baby. He just literally went on a rant last week talking about, telling Northwest, listen, if they kill me, don't let white media tell you that I was a bad guy. Kanye West just went and pissed on all of his Grammy Awards. It's just like, I can't.
Okay,
Hold
wait.
on.
Let me ask you, do you believe in fornication?
See?
No. I
Look,
don't think I even fully understand what that means.
Meaning that you're just having sex with...
how did we go from talking about bipolar? And the reason why they got on the bipolar topic, because they wanted to talk about Kanye West, but Kanye West was just a cover-up for they can shade poor Wiley. Because I didn't understand. Okay, I can understand y'all talking hot topics and y'all talking celebrities. Why did Armon have to drag Wiley into that? Is this like a tick for tack thing? And you know what, Wiley? I can't even take up for you because you went from not twerking to twerking. Now you got bombs. You talk about him on a lot. You shade him too. So it's like a back and forth thing. It's fucking ridiculous. But I just find it funny that Jason Lee always have to convert everything back to fucking sex. Watch how he do it again. Crazy. I don't get it. Everything is a sexual.
Oh, yes, I fornicate all the time. I've been doing it for years.
Right, so that's what I'm
So
saying.
anybody else can do it.
That's what I'm saying. He's telling people that he wants his staff to not be fornicators because that's the only way he gonna win to become the president. So you can't go fuck.
I'm going. Listen, no. I'm definitely going to fuck. Okay, and if I'm in a situation, I might fuck 2 or 3. Depending. Like, how's he gonna know who I fuck?
Yo,
Absolutely not. Kanye West needs to worry about his wife. Okay, and how are you married to Kim? I love Kim Kardashian, but how are you going to be married to Kim Kardashian? Okay, and tell other people that they cannot fuck before marriage? How dare you?
Well, the real tea is that he told Larsa Pippen that she dresses too racy.
Larsa Pippen is a bad bitch.
She's
I
bad.
seen her actually on the first time I seen her was on your podcast.
Oh, Larsa Pippen is a bad bitch. But
She is.
apparently he told her that she dresses too sexy to be hanging around with his wife.
I'm not. Listen, I like the Kardashians, but the thing is,
I love the Kardashians, but ain't that like telling a nigga who borrows too much money that don't hang with people that steal? What do you mean, y'all? What are you talking about?
Yeah, like the Kardashians really get it in. I mean, let's be clear. Kylie Jenner was fucking at 17. She was fucking Tiger at 17 when he was 25.
She was fucking Tiger when he was with Black China.
Yeah. Well, Black China. Here's the thing. I don't get into Black China. I think Black China is possessed. I think Black China looks like she's been hit by a car. Black China has been so used and abused. Black China's soul is gone. Okay, industry has eaten Black China.
No. I just talked to Black China the other day on FaceTime. She looked great. Her hair was in a up. It wasn't a Bantu knot. It was up, and she didn't have
I'm
no makeup
disappointed
on,
in
and
you, Jason Lee.
And she's coming on the show.
It's funny how Kim Kardashian and all of them are cool and and they ain't been, 1 minute y'all talking out the side of y'all neck and then y'all turn around and then y'all talking about the other side of y'all neck. 1 minute they was hoes, they was getting it in, they was fucking everybody, and then they was cool. And then they jumped to Black China. Oh, Black China looked like she been hit by a car, she been ran over, being used by the industry, X, Y, and Z. So how the fuck you gonna say the Kardashians is cool and Kim has been ran through? Khloe has been ran through. What the fuck are y'all talking about? How is it that we gonna uplift them, but then don't uplift Black China? I don't think we should uplift no hoes. Did I say that? I said that shit. Fuck that. Listen. And I don't want to hear, oh, they were good hoes though. It ain't no such thing as a good hoe and a bad hoe. It's just a hoe that do the shit right. It's a right and wrong hoe, but it ain't no good and bad hoe. A hoe is a hoe. Shit. Crazy.
Black China, you keep doing you, Black China. You didn't tell that bitch to go and fuck your man. And was it Tiger?
Black China look like a fucking hit dog who holler. Black China look a mess, and you know Black China look a mess. Black China got like 10 faces and like 3 different skin tones. You know Black China look a mess. That body is so dented and rude and botched. Black China.
Hello. The whole fucking Kardashian fucking, all the fucking seasons, we watched Khloe turn into like 5 different people. What the fuck you talking about? And Kylie. We watched Khloe turn into like 5 different fucking people. And you gonna sit up there and downgrade Black China? Get the fuck out. What makes her better than her? Money? Cause other than that, I don't see the difference. Oh, money. Oh, skin complexion. One's black, one's white. Okay. China got 2 different baby daddies. Khloe's still trying to work on the one Nick keeps cheating on her. Shit, at least we can say China likes to move the fuck on. Khloe don't. She's still stuck in the same motherfucking position with the same nigga that keep fucking cheating and had the nerve to say she don't want 2 different baby daddies. I just want the same baby daddy. Girl, please. Like I said, what the fuck is the difference?
China look like she been ran over. You know that. You know Black China body is big.
See, the problem I have with you, Armon, is I did not put up the language that gets me out of trouble. What the fuck is that called? Disclaimer.
Oh, I'm sorry. Listen, I just don't get into Black.
And let's just be fucking clear, Armon. I like you. I was there to see what the fuck you was talking about. Yeah, I'm every fucking where. If you don't know me, my name is Eve the Weave, and I'm Big Brother, and sometimes I'm just everywhere I'm not supposed to be. I was going to say something before I said all that. But, let's just be clear, Armon. You going in on Black China because her mother came for you. Yeah, her mother was on, when they had the mother's whole show and the mom was doing reviews. Him and Black China's mother got into it. So, of course, he going to talk shit about Black China. Oh, if you don't know, you can go down his timeline. I think I talked about it at one point in life. Shit, I don't know. But yeah, him and Black China mother got into it. They had a little back and forth going on and all that during that whole deal with the whole Black China. And he interviewed a lot of people from Black China's network and the best friend and the camera guy and all these people. And that's what happened. So yeah, he's going to go in on Black China. Yeah, he's going to go in on her. But bet to believe if Black China would have gave him the interview that he was looking for, he would not have went in on her. And see, this is exactly what the guy on Mob Radio was talking about today. He says a lot of things about Nicki Minaj after she unfollowed him. And that unfollowing should have never fucking hurt you. If everybody doesn't want to be friends with celebrities, that unfollow should have never hurt you. But it did. And it made him bitter. And that's the fucked up part. But let's get back to the interview.
China, especially, while we on Black China, real quick, especially since she did that bullshit and did that music video with Jeffree Star with the Keek the Sneak and Too Short. How dare she come to the Bay and put that bullshit out? And how dare them niggas allow her to ruin a classic record like that? How dare you niggas?
But she redeemed herself in the video with 6ix9ine.
The video with 6ix9ine came out first.
Look, listen. Okay, let me say this. Black China, the thoughts and comments expressed on this segment of the show.
Now, let me talk about that whole video with Jeffree Star. Jeffree Star usually gets his hair done and his laces done by a guy named Jay something. I forgot his name. But he's not black. And it ain't Jonathan, the hairstylist, that's black that did his hair. The guy that always does Jeffree Star's hair is like Spanish or something like that. I forget his name. I like when he do hair. He's nice. But I'm not trying to say that Jonathan, the black one, he does good hair too. Which is the same hairstylist that Megan Thee Stallion had. Now, let me tell you what I seen on Instagram today. The other Jay did Jeffree's hair, and you know he does a little video, and he said, "Look at that lace and how it's sitting. It sit perfect on that head, and it ain't even laid down yet." And then Jonathan pops out and says, "Yeah, when it's done right." Like, what the fuck are you trying to say? I don't like it. I don't like what he was trying to imply. Because to me, he was throwing fucking shade. And for him to say, yeah, when it's done right, it's the demeanor and all of it when he said it. When I seen it, I said, oh, he being shady towards somebody. That's the first thing I said. I'm going to show y'all the video at the end of this video. But Jeffree Star fucking the black dude, getting his hair done by black stylists all of a sudden, popping up in Black China video, and it's just a stunt because he wants to get away from the makeup world before we find out all his fucking dirty laundry and all of his secrets, because Jeffree Star got a lot of secrets that y'all may not know. Okay, and that basketball player that was overseas, I don't even know his name, that he messing with now, had a baby mother and girlfriend, this and that. It's this craziness. But I just find it funny that Jeffree Star is invading all of the black spaces. I don't get it. I just don't get it. But it just doesn't make any sense. I just had to say that real quick.
That nigga right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
We good. But look, let me say this though. Now, did you ever get a chance to see Tiger's dick when it got online, when the person put it out?
No, I actually never seen Tiger's dick.
Google it. Google it. Google it.
Google it now? Okay, I'm going to Google it now. Let me Google it now. Okay, I'm going to Google Tiger's dick. Okay, let's Google it.
I need everybody watching the show right now. And Tiger, I know you're going to call me when you see this. So what? I never told you this, but you got a nice dick. Go ahead and go on to your other phone.
Oh my God! Look at Tiger's dick.
Google Tiger's dick. Google Tiger's dick right now.
You see how we went from talking about Black China and talking about the whole Jeffree Star thing, and we landed right back on something sexual? That's what I'm saying. It's a pattern with Jason. Jason can't go without a show without bringing a sexual innuendo in there somewhere. He got to say something about sucking dick, something. He has to say it. And for me, when you got to throw that many innuendos out there, you ain't fucking like you say you fucking, nigga. You ain't. I don't believe it. Because you talking too much sexual talk. Because even down to a sexual addict don't talk that much sexual talk. And you on the whole internet talking all this crazy talk. That's the crazy shit that I don't understand. But anyway, let's just go back.
Why it look like that?
Now listen. Now look. Now are you mad at Kylie Jenner for taking her man or for trying to take her man?
That dick is not all that, Jason Lee. That dick look like bologna. It look like a hot dog.
No, No, Aaron Carter's dick looks like bologna. That motherfucker looked like a pastrami sandwich that's 12 inch from fucking Subway.
Safari dick look better than his dick.
Allegedly.
But Safari probably got the best dick in the game, really, but it's just a cornball.
Now, you know damn well, I'm going to tell you right now, I flew a motherfucker in town from, I ain't going to say from where, because his girlfriend's probably listening. And that motherfucker had a nice dick online, too. Got here, and that motherfucker needed to return the sender stamp on it. So I know.
Say his name.
No.
this is gagging with Jake.
Pause. Did Jason Lee just say whoever he was fucking with before had a girlfriend, and he knew that he had a girlfriend, and you still flew him in, and now you don't want to say the name, but you can sit up here and talk about his dick and how it was all shriveled up and all that shit? See, this is the shit that I be talking about. This is the shit that I be talking about. You just admitted to dating somebody with a whole girlfriend. I'm not trying to be funny or nothing, but certain niggas that's gay, I wouldn't allow them in my motherfucking house around my man. Not at all. Jason Lee couldn't come nowhere near my man. And not just because he can't come nowhere near my man, because I'm not trying to say that my man might go for that shit. I just don't want him near my man gawking over my man. That makes a real man feel uncomfortable, and this is why people be getting their shit smacked out of them. I wouldn't want him nowhere in my house with my motherfucking man or my brother. That's a big fact. Because even when Hazel E. Man came into play, her husband came into play, he still was like, yeah, because he fine, and this and that, and blah, 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 blah. And I was suck that. No fucking woman wants to hear no gay man talking about their fucking husband. We barely want to hear a bitch. We damn sure don't want to hear a man. I'm sorry, I said that shit. And I love every fucking body, so don't even try to come for me, because I will return your fucking ass like a bad letter that came to my house. Don't play with me. I am not the one in the comments. Don't do that. It don't make no sense for that gay man to be sitting up there. There's no other commentary they want to talk about. All the fucking celebrities in the fucking world that got shit going on with them besides their private areas. And this is the only thing that they can talk about for a full 10 minutes. The only thing. Are you fucking kidding me? Let's Google Tiger's dick. Why? It baffles my brain. I'm sorry. The show was exciting with Armon on there. The beginning part was boring. I liked Hazel E part. Wiley said Hazel E part was boring, which it wasn't. And the comments was loving her. So I don't know where the fuck Wiley got that part from. That Hazel E interview was fucking boring. Because we found out the most in Hazel E fucking interview. Okay? We found out the most in Hazel E's interview. We found out she was married for a whole year. They been on marriage boot camp. She been was fucking married the whole fucking time. She done bought a new home, had a new baby and all that. And y'all trying to fucking tell me? I'd rather listen to Hazel E talk about her life and her husband to listen to Jason Lee sit up here and talk about dick. I'm sorry. It makes no sense to me. But we just reviewing some shit. Let's get back to reviewing some shit, I guess. There's a lot of things I didn't like about this whole show, though. I ain't gonna even lie.
Jason Lee, let's go.
No, because if I say his name, the bitch gonna hit me up and want another trip.
What, the Prince from Love and Hip Hop?
Wait.
Oh.
Wait. Slow down. No, it was not no Poppy Rose. See, now, okay.
Oh.
You know what? Move on. I'm done with yeah. Let me just go ahead and get to this because Armon, we're openly gay. You're openly gay, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. No, don't go. Where are you going? No, I'm going here. No, here's the deal. See, I think the problem that I had when I first started Hollywood Unlocked and I came out, I had never been called a faggot in my life, right? So they call me a fag, they you fag, you this, you fag, because I'm from Stockton. You come out your mouth to anybody, you gonna get hurt, right? So there's a new nigga in the news. I don't know if you spoke on this yet on your show. Let's put this fuck nigga's picture up real quick. This nigga's name is Jerry Harris. Do you know him?
No, I don't know him, but I definitely did some research on him today. He's a goddamn fool.
Is he
look a mess.
Is he a goddamn fool? He is a mess. So look, this nigga, Jerry Harris is from a show called Cheer, and he just got arrested by pornography charges, on pornography charges, child pornography charges by the U.S. Attorney. And the reason why I bring up the gay thing is that people have to understand. I remember when I got on Love and Hip Hop, and it was like, you faggot this, and then it went into you child molester. Gay people are not child molesters, bitch.
Yeah. We're not perverts, we're not child molesters, and we're not walking HIV victims.
Your pastor was the child molester. Your fucking daddy was the child molester. The fucking postman.
Y'all not child molesters, but y'all would take another female's man and sleep with them and laugh in the fucking girl's face. And y'all would fucking be talking about her behind her back. And y'all be sucking her man dick on the low. And y'all would do all of that, though. All of that. Y'all would do all of that. All that. All of that. And talk shit. Once y'all got found out that you did the shit. Yeah. Y'all would do all that with your grimy asses. Half of y'all, not all gay men, date down low men. But half y'all messy as fuck.
That was dicking your mama down and then coming and dicking you down was the child molester. Every gay person is not a child molester, but put this fuck nigga.
Your uncle
put this
was
fuck
the child molester.
This fuck nigga, this right here, this girl. Now she's gay, but she's also a child molester. Now let me go ahead and let me show you really quick what the nigga did. Put up the photos. You know, we keep receipts.
Yeah.
This fuck nigga, he told the boy to do, what is it called? He told this kid to do a needle naked. Now, this is a needle. Now, we're not going to show you the child pornography cases because I ain't trying to have no FBI come to my shit, because if they do a no-knock warrant here, it's going to be Call of Duty in this bitch because I got too many guns. But either way, Jerry's 21 years old. He admitted to fucking around with little kids, and he uses Snapchat. Now, I use Snapchat for deviant things, you know, premiums, or, you know, nigga want to send me an ass shot or a dick, depending on the day. This is my Snapchat. Go ahead and send me shit. I ain't mad.
Okay.
Screenshot it, save it, rewind the video, whatever. I'm online tonight after the show. All right, so this nigga was sending dumb shit. Now, I'm going to show you some of his text messages before me and Armon get into this fuck nigga. All right. This is some of his text messages. I had to pull the sheet out. This nigga said, would you ever want to blank? First of all, the nigga's face is so ashen, his eyes are so beady, you couldn't trust him anyway. What else he say? Then he said, I keep just put the things up. Then he said, how old are you? The boy said, the kid said, I'm 13 years old. He said, okay, do you have any pictures? He said, what type of pics? He said, a face pic and a booty. Now put the red photo of this fuck nigga back up. Now you know goddamn well you a bottom. That nigga's popping it back like he ready to go to Power Exchange and get blown the fuck out in the Indian teepee. Bitch, you're not.
She look a mess.
On.
She look like Rolling Ray.
Ah, we love Ray here. You don't like Ray. Oh my God.
Rolling Ray. Stop that. She Rolling Ray with the leg. Wait, is that your girl? Oh, Rolling Ray is your girlfriend?
No. I'm just laughing because he do look like Rolling Ray. If he stood up.
Hey, don't give me a Rolling Ray set.
He
like
looked
a very Rolling Ray about it.
He looked like Rolling Ray if he stood up.
Yes. Like he could walk and cheer and flip and stuff.
But he can't stand up because he's in a wheelchair, which is fucked up.
Hard. So yeah, right. So she's like a standing Jerry.
Speaking of Jerry, the nigga from Subway that was fucking kids too, that bitch is in prison, right? It's a name. It's the Jerry. If your name is Jerry, you're not going live tonight on Social Life Sound Off, bitch, because you probably fucking with a little kid.
But hold on, didn't this show get like 2 Emmy? I got some tea. So they got 2 Emmy awards. This guy garnered over 1 million followers, and then he did like some Oscars red carpet shit. Like, so he was like up next in like
he was
Hollywood.
He was like Jussie Smollett before the kidnapping.
And so now they're saying that he's gonna he minimum he can do 15 years. So it's like 15 to 30 years
But see,
for
this is
this.
the problem I got. You're gonna consequence this nigga by sending him to prison.
What should they do?
He's gonna get fucked every day. You sent the nigga to
Oh,
the bank. You send that much? No, no. I think if you fuck with little kids, you get your dick cut off. You get your dick cut off. Your mama, you gotta tie your mama's labias together.
yeah.
Your daddy got to get a vasectomy because he's producing this bullshit. But either way, put the queen back up one more time. If you look like this, please don't slide in my Snapchat because I don't fuck with niggas that be popping it like that. You got to be a whole nigga coming over here.
You know, here's my thing. In all seriousness, like this is really, really sad, but I hate when it's us because this is what mainstream society grabs on, and they're like, those fags you see, they're all child molesters, they're all pedophiles. I don't want them, babysitting my kids. Keep them around from away from your children. And so this is the type of stuff that gets blown up in the media, and those, homophobic women and men, they hold on to this, and they think that we're all that way, and it's just really, really unfortunate. And I don't know. I just think that I think it's very disgusting.
But I think it was important. I think it was important.
Mom, we just think that y'all steal people's mans and fuck them and be dating them on the down low and all types of other shit and bringing them and dragging them and for being on the down low and all and exposing them. We just think that about y'all. We don't really think that all of y'all child molesters or no. It's worse. We just think y'all still our men. That's why you're not invited to our houses.
Jesse Smollett was at the club in Houston the other night, twerking it.
No, he was not. Was he?
Yes, he was. There's some. Oh my God, I forgot to screen record it. But yeah, he was in the club. He was in Houston like 2 or 3 days ago.
But I ain't fucking him now because he's not famous no more.
Yeah, Jesse Smollett fucked this whole thing up. But the niggas that was with Jesse Smollett, it was them for me. It was like the robbers and the killers for me because it was the Africans for me. Like Jesse Smollett, to me, he's one of those guys that are black, but they don't really like black men, so they go over to the white side because they feel like once they got a certain amount of money, they go over to white. So, Jesse Smollett was never my type because I felt like she would think I had a low credit score.
So what is your type? What do you think about the guy who's with Jeffree Star? Is that your type?
You know what? I'm going to be all the way honest with you. I like me a little bit of a butch queen. I like somebody that know who they are because I cannot deal. I'm not into the DL. I'm not into the BBC. I'm into a nice, fully versatile situation, that can get into some things. That's more me, okay? Now, as far as Jeffree Star, he's nice to look at, but those type of niggas will give you problems. And nobody has time for that because they're liars, they're cheaters, and they'll fuck around and fuck you, fuck him, fuck her, and then bring you an STD.
Well, let me tell you who he was fucking, honey. He was fucking EJ King. Now, EJ King told me.
Oh, was that the tea that you was getting? And you putting that out?
That was the tea that I was getting in person. The boy, EJ, showed me his dick and showed me all the text messages between them.
Oh.
They had been fucking for 4 years when he was with the baby mama behind her back.
So what's the tea with Jeffree Star? So Jeffree Star is paying then because Jeffree Star is trying to prove that he like black people.
Oh, he must have a point because EJ's gonna kill me, by the way. EJ, if you're watching the show, I'm sorry. I can't hold water.
Wait, did somebody put the picture up of EJ and the boy, and then Jeffree Star and Jeffree Star boyfriend?
Do we have that? Okay.
Yeah, put the side by side all the way up. Yeah, put it all up.
Okay, look. Listen. I don't know how to do all that, but I will tell you.
We gotta get a visual on it because a lot of the girls may not know who EJ King is, but they need to get that because we're gonna talk about that. Let me tell you how you
find out who EJ King is. Go to my Instagram after the show because I'm too tired to go look. I've been shooting all day, but the girl is on there, and me and EJ were talking at Sky's birthday party, and he was showing me the penis. The penis is like this big. It's big and thick too, and he said that they was fucking around for 4 years, but he said the way he found out that him and Jeffree was together, when it all made sense before it all came out, was that he was in LA visiting Jeffree before it went live, setting up the bag, and now he's over there getting a coin. So apparently he's an opportunist. I've been wanting to.
He just bought a new Rolls Royce. Jeffree just bought him a Rolls Royce.
Did he?
Yes, a brand new Rolls Royce. So, but Jeffree Star is trying to infiltrate. Jeffree Star is tired of YouTube. He's tired of going back and forth with Tati and James Charles and the white YouTube. He's trying to get into hip hop culture. Hence the reason why he's in a Keep the Sneak and Too Short video with Black fucking China. And then he's fucking around with this baby mama DL nigga that's now apparently fucking EJ King. So apparently this guy likes men in wigs with beards.
In all fairness, EJ cut his wig off, but look.
But EJ wear lace fronts and wigs and stuff, and heels and weird and androgynous stuff. So this man like androgynous women, so he probably is digging those girls down. They're feeling like the last piece of tuna, bitch. Oh my god.
Like the never-ending story.
I hope the girls are on prep because Jeffree Star looks like she's 2 blows from being out of here. I'm just saying. No, I'm not. That's not an allegation. I'm just saying.
Did he say that Jeffree Star looked like he is 2 blows away from being out of here? So this is what the whole show was fucking about. I just want y'all to know that. The whole fucking show was about them talking about DL niggas and big dicks, and this is what they fucking show was about. I'm sorry. They talked about a little bit of celebrity news, but everything else was a sexual innuendo. Now, I want to get into what Wiley had to say on his platform this morning. Because let me tell you something. I was like, Wiley, are you fucking kidding me? Like, he gave a shout out to Millie. He should. As he should. Because he shades her too. So yeah, he can always give her a shout out, but then he shades her in the next breath. But Millie's cool with it, so I guess the mob was going to have to be cool with it. But I'm going to fucking talk about it. Why I be cool with that shit, though. I'm sorry. Because I'm not understanding. So let's get into what Wiley had to say.
And let's be clear. This was boring. Jason Lee is boring. And I want to tell you this. The gag is he is dry and he cannot hold a show by himself. When he opened up and did his opening, he was putting me to sleep. He was putting me to sleep. I was getting sleepy. I am manic and I am hungry. So I went to Buffalo Wild Wings, waiting in that long line with my cloth mask, and I'm just seeing Jason Lee just put me to sleep. I want my wings. I'm like, when is the mic coming on? Oh my God. And he just talking and just talking. I'm like, oh, and this is going on. Then he tried to do some side effects. Then this equipment ain't acting better. See, Jason, you spent all that money and you got that messed up equipment. In the words of fucking Aniva, you got that messed up equipment. Now, you spending the church's money, spending it on Amar Wiggins, you should have been spending it on your equipment, on your production. It was messing up. It was flaking and doing this. How you gonna do a commercial break, Jason? Hollywood. How you gonna do a commercial?
He is never fucking lying. He was trying to throw his soundboard was trash. Jason Lee's soundboard was trash. He is never lying about that. That man's soundboard was a hot fucking mess. If you got a show called Gagging and you got a sound effect and it says gagging, it should not say gagging. It should be like gagging. Like, it should be loud and clear. Jason Lee's sound effects was trash. Wiley was right. And see, Wiley is coming at Jason Lee for dropping all that money on Armon Wiggins the night before. See, Jason Lee was in Armon's chats from the night before, and he dropped over $500 in the chat. So you know Wiley gonna find something wrong about that off the rip because they was talking about him. So let's get right back into it.
You freeze it, and you want to get any product. I said, is he doing the robot? I'm like, it's equipment. It's flaking. See, y'all did all that talking about the gremlin. One thing about the celebrity gossip blogger Tasha K, that is one thing that you can say about that sister. You can call her what you want to call her. But my sister, celebrity gossip blogger, Unwind with Tasha K, her equipment works every single week. It is the best production so far that I have ever seen over there with Unwind with Tasha K. So everybody is saying, when is Amara Wiggins coming on? When is Amara Wiggins?
Wiley, you're right. Tasha K production is good. It is crispy. Her shit do work. But if you have a fucking husband that you keep bragging about that was a producer and all of this stuff, your shit better be fucking right. Right? It should be right, right? If you got your husband that was a producer working behind the scenes on your shit, your production should be on fucking point. And for Jason Lee to have all that fucking money, his production should be on point too. How the fuck is you have a show called Gagging and Wiley is over here gagging about your fucking soundboard? And I am too, because that shit sound horrible. The person that's working the teleprompter to put the pictures up and all that shit, trash. The background, Amon was saying, oh, I got the background and I like your background because it's crispy. Amon, the background is trash. I said it. And I'm talking about Jason Lee's background. Go on his show on Gagging, his background is trash. Fuck. Said what I said. It's trash. Like, bitch, you sit in the dark. I don't care. You ain't gotta see shit. It's not trash. You just see me in the dark. That's it.
Jason Lee just talking. And all of them, my Wiggins fan was just in there throwing all of them emojis in the chat. Emojis. And eventually they said, where's Amara Wiggins? Three of Amara Wiggins moderators posted, where is Amara Wiggins? This is boring. Oh my God. We got the screenshot. We might post it on Patreon for my Patreon people to see. And I'm like, where's all this shade? They just throwing shade. Because most of them got me blocked on the Wiley Show channel. But of course, we was using our other channel that we use to interact, and I'm one of their faves. I already got another channel. Don't nobody know what that channel name is. But we was in there, and they said it was boring. They said, oh my God, this is so boring. I was just right there just chit-chatting with you. I got other devices. I got their device. So I'm just in there just chit-chatting. So where's the button? Because it was boring. You know, I'm waiting for, my Wiggins to come up in there. Come on with the gathering. I'm here with the gathering. You should have said, I need to live this up. This is boring, Jason Lee. This is boring. Now, Amara Wiggins, don't you dare get up there and lie to Jason Lee and tell his ass he was making you laugh. You knew your ass was boring. You can literally see it in his face how boring that Amara Wiggins was. This is how he was. He was so bored. Amara Wiggins was bored. And already, Jason Lee, your microphone was so low. They couldn't even hardly hear. It was low. It was real low. Amara Wiggins was coming in there with his $1,000 equipment that all of the black women that he insulted gave to him and donated to him. He went in there, and they said some things that this is what I want to say. Okay, I got to say this. Because doing this gagging segment, two openly same gender loving men, bottoms, they were sitting there and just really going in classic, just dragging celebrities. And they was like, and then Amara was like, I have nothing against the Kardashians, but then I don't have nothing against the Kardashians and nothing about that. I don't want to drag the Kardashians. They talked about Kanye West. Oh, with bipolar. Then Amara Wiggins throwing shade at Wiley. He's throwing some shade. Why are you up there talking about this supposed to be your come up? You don't supposed to be mentioning Wiley. Why I'm being mentioned on that broadcast? Everybody know that I was your friend with bipolar. And you still mention me because you know.
Now. I have to give it to Wiley for making that point, Armon. Because when T.S. Madison went on Queen Radio and she was throwing shade at you, you got on your platform and said, that was your moment. Why are you sitting up there throwing shade on at little old me? So, Armon, we got the same question for you. That was your moment to not shade no fucking body. It's no way in the world I would have got up and shaded any YouTuber. Any YouTuber would have got paid dust. You was up there supposed to be gagging at celebrities. And you turned around and made it a moment to sit on that man's platform and talk about Wiley and shade Wiley. And then see, y'all both have a common enemy because Wiley is not liked by neither one of y'all. So it is what it is. So y'all just kept dragging poor Wiley. All of a sudden, y'all got to talk about mental health and Kanye West, and then y'all drag Wiley. It was all right for y'all to talk about Kanye West. Talk about him. Everybody's talking about him. But why did you drag Wiley into your big moment and you thank Jason for giving you this moment and a platform because nobody never shared their platform with you and this and this and that and the third? So why did you make Wiley a moment? You made Wiley a moment. And the people in Jason's chat made Wiley a moment. So now everybody know who the fuck Wiley is. Everybody. So let's get right back.
Okay, I'm coming up in my living room. Okay, I'm coming up in my living room. And I can just twirl around. So I'm coming up to it. Let me tell you something. While you went on that rant, talking about people, I won't be friends with somebody unless they're on their medication for 10 years. You better be careful because you might be diagnosed with something. Because you had the audacity to say out of those big gums of your mouth to say that Kanye West is a psycho and Kanye West got more money than you can ever dream of, sir. He's not a psycho. Just because you have bipolar does not make you a psycho, you clown. What makes you a psycho to sit on your platform and drink heavily and dog black women and degrade black women? That makes you sad and pathetic as a man. For you to sit on that platform and to degrade somebody that have a mental illness and you sit there and dog, what about all of your followers, the thousands upon thousands of those women that have a diagnosis of bipolar? What do they have to say about that?
Crazy.
Don't try to put shade at me and dog people that have the bipolar disorder. One thing about bipolar, yes, we get mad. Yes, we might throw up some stuff and body slam some. Yes, we may drag you. But one thing about it, we are not stupid. We are the most educated, the most talented people on the planet. That is something about people that have been diagnosed with bipolar. They have a skill set that is unmatched. We are some of the most entertaining people on the planet. If you even look at the black woman, black mother of Hollywood, look at the black mother of Hollywood that wrote that book, that went on Jason Lee's show. How dare you? What about that black woman? Y'all know the mother of Hollywood. What's her name? That dude Blackish. What is her name? And she wrote a book, The Black Mother of Hollywood. What's her name? Because she went on Jason Lee's show. She went on Jennifer Lewis. What do Jennifer Lewis got to say, Armon Wiggins, of you insulting the same diagnosis that Jennifer Lewis had to say? What do Kanye West have to say of you insulting people that have bipolar? And you say you want to be in these other spaces, sir. You want to be in them other spaces, really? And you want to come in already insulting people that got bipolar? You really want to do that? Do you know it's a lot of executives that you want to get signed with that have bipolar? Everywhere you want to go, it's a lot of folks that got bipolar. Okay? So for you to insult the millions of people that's diagnosed with that, you owe every single body that have been diagnosed with bipolar 1 and 2 an apology, sir, because you was wrong. Because you got on that platform, you just saying all of this rhetoric, being a clown, being a sharecropper like you is, just to bring your fans to build up this boring show with whack equipment and bringing you to build it up. And you know what happened when you did the show? You know what happened to my Wiggins? Then when Hazel E came on the show, you was not there to interview her, even though she is boring herself. Nobody is even interested in her going back and forth with another woman like that. We ain't interested in them having all that. Is so tired and outdated. We are more interested in what do Wiley got to say. when you left that Ahmad Wiggins, your audience left too.
I'm sorry, Wiley.
They're
No, they
not
didn't.
interested into seeing you working with Jason Lee. They're not interested. They just only here to see you put a show together. Then you have to tell Jason Lee, put the receipt.
First of all, Wiley, when Hazel E got in there, the chat did not motherfucking budge. Let me just say this. When Hazel E entered the motherfucking chat, people was interested in Marriage Boot Camp. People was interested in that little show that's on Zeus. People wanted to know the back end of the story. People wanted to know, was Hazel E still fucking pregnant when that fight went down with her and Masika? So don't sit there and say that nobody did not want to hear Hazel E and people was bored with Hazel E and Hazel E is boring. What chat was you reading, my motherfucking brother? Because I was in it. Now, you say you was in it, but you must have not been reading the motherfucking words that was in there when Hazel E was in there. Because they were saying nothing but good things to her. Congratulating her on her marriage, congratulating her on her house, her businesses, and a lot of people didn't know that she was married. It was a lot of interesting things, like I said. I'd rather watch the fucking Hazel E part of the fucking interview than to watch Armon part, because all they was fucking doing was talking about dick and shit and dragging people and shit. They ain't congratulating not one near motherfucker on that platform since when Armon was up there. Not one. But you know what I don't like? This is what I don't like. Hazel E, right, got up there and she did her interview and it followed up with her new music video, right? And after Hazel E premiered her new video and then she left, he had guests come in and StreamYard in and out of his live. And I didn't appreciate the fucking fact that Hazel E came there to his show to do his fucking show. The same girl that he threw a fucking drink in her face on fucking Love and Hip Hop. She didn't have to come to that fucking show. She didn't have to come to that shit. And let me tell you something else. I bet you she won't be up there no fucking more. I bet you she won't be up there no more. I bet you she won't be up there no more. Because as soon as that young lady got off that fucking platform, and after she aired her video, they dogged the shit out of her. Oh, we don't like her music. They shaded the fuck out of her. Jason Lee, them two twin females, and a couple of other people that was coming in and out. Now, it looks like to me the two females that he had in there, the twins, sisters, it seemed like that's part of their show. Like the twins. Because I seen when they came in the chat. Oh, the such and such twins are here. I seen when they was in the chat. I'm thinking that they was just, in the chat. Not knowing they are a part of the show because I never watched the show until Armon. I never had no reason to watch the show. And I don't think I'm going to be watching it again.